What is up?
What is up, my dude?
What is up, Log Cabin
What is
Nation?
up?
Today we are here, me, Bomp, and DranzerJaeger, Jingleheimer Schmidt, as I like to call him. It's just
Or I like to call him Big Dick Brandon.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that works too. So as you can see, he's got a Pokemon shirt on. We went out to eat tonight and went to this restaurant, and we're one of our favorite places to get lunch from. Right, we went there. We usually don't go in. We usually get it to go.
Where is it?
It's
the
here.
name?
It's called Angelo's. It's like an Italian. Yeah,
Ooh.
sick.
Do they serve? Never mind. Continue. I forgot the name of them.
Yeah, they serve it if it starts with a Italian
C.
name. They probably have it.
Yeah, it's a calzone.
They do have calzones. Yeah.
Fuck, I love calzone, man.
Yeah,
a pepperoni hot jalapeno calzone all day long.
Dude, you can put anything in a calzone. Have you watched Parks and Rec? You know the character Ben. He loves calzones.
Yeah, he fucking loves calzones. Like, who likes calzones? I remember seeing that and I love calzones.
I absolutely love calzones. No, but we go in there and we eat. Right, I ate way too much food. I don't know. I mean, you guys know this. I don't know if any listeners out there know that I eat a lot. I'm pretty fat, so I literally that's the one thing that I'm good at. I can eat a lot of food.
Just one.
And
started what are they called? Mukbang?
Mukbang.
Yeah,
dude, I could do it. I could definitely do it.
You have to be from Thailand to say that. Mukbang.
I don't know. I don't know where that comes from. I don't know what the origin of that phrase is from. But anyways, so we go there. I get way too much food. I get more food than a human should eat in a week. And I actually got so much food I had to take some to go. But anyway, so we're checking out, right? We go up to the thing to pay, and I'm paying for myself. And the dude, he's the chef. He comes out, and he's like, "Hey, did you like the food? I'm sorry I didn't have any eggplant." And I was like, "I didn't order eggplant." And he was like, "Oh, okay, I thought you did." I was like, "Nah, I didn't want that." Anyways, and then he's looks at Dranz and he goes, Pokemon," and he's like, "You're too old to be wearing a Pokemon shirt." He literally said it just like that. And then, of course, Dranzer's like, "Dude, what the heck?" And I'm laughing. I'm trying not to die because the dude's literally pointing to him and he's saying he's too old to wear a Pokemon shirt. And then, of course, Dranz is it came out the year I was born. And the lady is like,
no,
"I'm old."
That's not how you reply to that, man. You go. What's the name of the restaurant?
Angelo's.
You go, Angelo's. You're too old to be working as a cook at the back of Angelo's.
I can't do that, man.
No, dude, it's good food, man. He's perfect for it. No, but yeah, it was just kind of funny because he came out all excited about Pokemon, and then it's his whole demeanor changed, and he realized, and he was this guy is 25 years old. Which, he's hardly the oldest person I've ever seen wearing Pokemon merch.
Yeah.
I mean...
Dads that are twice my age wearing Pokemon shirts.
Yeah. So, so that happened. That was a pretty good little exchange.
That's funny.
But yeah, dude.
People are weird, man. Here's a good example of how weird people are. When I first moved into this neighborhood that I live in now, it's predominantly a white neighborhood. And when I, bought the property, I did the demographics. I knew what I was moving into.
Right.
But I thought it was great. First week here, I'm a mixture of shit, right? My wife is 100% Japanese. And my kids are mutts like me. And a little boy rides up on his bike to my wife, again, 100% Japanese, looks 100% Japanese. And he goes, "Hey!" And she goes, "Oh, hi, honey." And he goes, "Oh, no, I don't speak Mexican." And the guy got back on his bike and rode away. What the fuck?
How is high remotely Mexican?
I'm just saying, people are weird, man.
Oh yeah, that is a really weird thing.
Hey, how you doing? No, I don't speak Mexican.
That's no wonder people think that we're all racist.
Mm-hmm.
Little kids 5 years old just assuming someone's race.
Oh yeah, that's the parents talking. Hey, quick question.
Don't talk to that Mexican family that just moved in.
Your avatar character thing that I'm looking at, is he looking at the Twin Towers?
Oh yeah. So it's I know
it's
you
kind
guys
of dark,
can't
man.
see it, I know you listeners can't see it, but my current Discord profile picture is a picture I found. It's like Joseph Joestar from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure driving an airplane, and in the background is the Twin Towers. If you're a fan of the series, you know where that joke's going. Because see, the character, I know you haven't watched it.
Anybody sees that photo, they know where the joke's going.
Yeah, that's true too. Actually, yeah. So the character, he's been in like what 3 planes in the series throughout his life, and all of them crash. So you know
Every
where
single
it's going.
time.
That's funny.
It's kind
That's
of a
funny.
edgelord meme. But
Man, I would say about a good 10 years ago, there used to be a YouTube video called Loose Change.
Yeah, I remember that. Luke Radowski.
It's gone.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone,
gone.
dude. You know what I was talking about?
Completely.
Dude, I was talking this with my brother the other day. Like I was, we're setting up a studio in our living room
Yeah, I know.
for him.
Heard you got some new room.
Yeah. So we got
Expanding
that
some
going.
walls.
Yeah, no, not moving any walls around or anything. But yeah, so I was moving all my movies because I got a bookshelf in there with all my Blu-rays and stuff, and I have a bunch of
Boner
Alex
Jams
Jones.
98.
Yeah, dude, I got that one. I got that one on VHS.
on
No,
Blu-ray.
but,
Wild 98.
It's on Laserdisc.
No, I actually have a
HD DVD.
I actually, yeah, I have a few. I have Shrek the Third on HD DVD. I
Shrek
think
the
that's the
Third,
only.
Gremlins, Boner Jams 98.
No, I do have some laser discs, but I don't have any way to watch them because I don't have a laser disc player. But anyway, so I was moving some movies around, and I saw that I had, which I already knew I had them, but I was looking at the titles, and I have a bunch of like InfoWars documentaries on DVD, and I bought them like 15 years ago because I was like thinking, like, you know, these Alex Jones movies, you know, they're gonna freaking be like deleted one day, dude. They are. They're
not wrong.
You can't. Yeah, you cannot find them anywhere, dude. So it's a good thing I got them, you know. But yeah, Loose Change, I'm pretty sure, has been gone. There used to be a channel on YouTube called Change the Channel, and he's still there, but he used to have all of the Alex Jones documentaries uploaded, and I went there recently to see if there was any on there, and yeah, they're all gone.
It's too bad, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. But anyways, on a lighter note, we just got done watching the Halo series.
Oh yeah,
Paramount Plus. So I'll let Dranz review the series because he's a bigger Halo fan than I am. But I'm going to review
Resident Halo nut.
Yeah, I'm going to review Paramount Plus as a streaming service.
Yeah, we got 2-stepper reviews on
Okay,
this one.
it is absolutely atrocious how bad this app is.
Oh,
It sucks. So
Really?
first of all, both of us, he tried streaming it through Discord first, and we thought maybe something was up with his internet or something because it was like bad. It looked like it was in like 720p, and it was like going in and out. Frame rates
I
were
was
dropping.
lagging.
Yeah, it
Oh
looked
my
like
God.
it looked like he had like dial-up internet. Maybe not quite as slow as dial-up, but like some really low-grade broadband. So we were like, well, I don't know what's going on with that, but I'll try to stream it because I stream through Discord all the time.
yeah.
And it doesn't usually look bad. I stream Disney Plus, Netflix, whatever. Usually just chilling, watching whatever, and it usually looks pretty good. So yeah, I
don't
care.
rat on yourself, bro.
Dude, Netflix. I canceled my Netflix. We talked about that last episode because they want to charge me extra money to share my account with people that don't
$20
live with me.
a month.
Yeah, it's $18 a month. And now, did you know, Drons, that if they find out that you're using someone else's Netflix in a different IP address, they are going to be charging that. They're going to be charging you an extra fee. Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
That's
so you
stupid.
can't even share
Yeah,
Netflix
penalty.
outside of your house. But anyways, so that's whatever,
Penalize
dude.
me.
Yeah, that's whatever, dude. I don't care. I mean, I feel like I pay for it, and like I should be able to do what I want with it. But I get why you don't want, like, I don't know. They make it so where you can't have so many. You have to pay extra for more
Right.
than 2 screens or whatever. But
It's
anyway,
gonna
so
it's gonna go back to like the streaming services are gonna get so high and astronomical that cable's gonna be able to get a
Cable's
chance to
gonna
come
be
back.
go.
yeah, it's
yeah,
gonna
you
come
never
full
know.
circle. It's gonna be like, yeah, I
100%.
think it's just
100%.
cheaper to have Dish Network now than
And Dish Network's gonna step it up and start like putting some money into making their own shows and shit like that, and they're back in the game. That's all they got to do.
All they have to
Yeah,
do is
that's all.
update. Yeah, all they have to do is update their interface because it still looks like it's from 1999.
Fucking pay-per-view, like watching the what is it, the TV Guide channel waiting for channel 43 to show up again.
700 channels kind of scroll.
Yeah.
You pass out in between. Fuck.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you on that. I think that they will go to a different.
Yeah, they'll come back. They'll have
to reinvent their business model, for sure.
Hey, call me Time Warner Cable. I got a couple ideas for you, bro.
Yeah, he's not gonna give them out for free. You better talk. You better talk
you
to him.
Touch my booty.
But yeah, so Paramount Plus. Paramount Plus. Not only that, but when you know how, I mean, answer me this. I'm gonna ask you this question, Bompton. So if you are watching a stream, like a video, and you click on the middle of the screen anywhere, what is supposed to happen?
Pause it.
It doesn't pause it. It freaking minuses it out. It collapses it and then shows a big Paramount Plus logo, and the screen's like really small in the corner.
If you pause the video, it'll zoom down to this little tiny corner of the screen and then show you an ad for another Paramount Plus show while it's paused after it goes for 10 seconds before it finally pauses.
There's also about every 15 minutes in an hour-long episode, there are 100 seconds of ads.
Wow.
It's not what 15 minutes. So it's a whole 2 minutes.
In their defense, there is an ad-free version, which is $10 a month. But
but we read that
it's not completely ad-free though.
Some ads.
It's only some shows have ads still.
That's why I didn't buy it. When you guys were talking, I was like, nah, I'm not getting that.
That is disheartening. No, so then not only that, but you know how if you move your mouse on a player and you click on the little timeline, what is supposed to happen? You're supposed to fast forward. You're supposed to jump to that time, right? Yeah, it doesn't do that either.
Yep. Nope.
Because we were is there a post-credit scene at the end of this episode? Let's go to the end and see. We always do that when we're watching the Marvel shows or we're watching the... No, it doesn't do anything. You have to click the little skip forward 10 seconds button like 100 times.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, so it's a bad player.
Okay. Now, how was Halo?
Well... it wasn't. I went into it with an open mind because they've already said it wasn't like canon to any of the games, so you got to go in knowing they're gonna botch the hell out of this thing. Yeah, yeah. So the opening scene's pretty it's bland. Like they're just some random people talking about supposed to be the good guys, like how bad they are and stuff. And then it's straight action. There's some kids, and then all of a sudden the aliens are here, just killing everyone. Just cool fight scenes, and then it's just they kind of kept to the lore of Halo, but they say, you know what, we're just gonna take from everything, the 20 years of Halo, and go, all right, just this and this and that.
Has it been 20 years of Halo?
Yeah, 2001.
Has it really been that long?
They didn't stay consistent. They just took random bits and just put it together.
They did that with in a real I loved playing Halo 1 and 2, maybe 3 a little bit, but after 4 I wasn't really that into it anymore. I played it, but I lost its taste. I lost the taste for it. But they did that to another movie that I really liked, or show I liked, and they turned into a movie, was The Last Airbender. That's what it's called.
Oh yeah,
dude, I was ready for 4 movies. I was ready for all the books, and then the 5th movie of when it came down, they fucked it up. They shoved they're just going through villages saving. They didn't explain shit, and that's why nobody liked the movie. The buildup was the story and the journey that I can't even say his name right anymore because they fucked it up. I can't remember if it's Aang or Ong now because they
said it wrong.
Yeah, instead of wrong the whole time. It's Aang, right?
Differently.
Yeah, it's Aang. It's Aang, and they called it Ong the whole time. And it was just fucked up, man. So I could see how when they got so much to go off of, how can you fuck that up?
It was very similar. Now that you mention that, it's very similar to that, to where it's got the basis, but it has nothing to do with any of the other. It's got the names, it's got the characters, but the story has nothing to do with any of that. What
we went through.
Yeah,
in our childhood,
it's got bits and pieces, but they're not in the right order.
That's so sad.
Yeah, I think that movie is notoriously hated.
You know what? It's they need to really. I don't know who's part of the production process and something like that. Do they not get?
It's a lot of big directors, and they just
but game developers, people who played the game. You know,
Yeah,
they
I
do the
agree.
same thing with The Witcher. The Witcher is nothing like the fucking
Well, The
game.
Witcher is based on the book. Yeah.
I
Which
know.
the game is based on, but the game is different than the book.
The game, I feel, came out better.
Well, no, the game. Well, no. See, I was actually about to bring up The Witcher in terms of Halo. What you were saying, Drons, is that it seems like they are trying to. And I actually mentioned this after we watched the episode because I'm not. I mean, I haven't read the books. I've played the games, but not 100 times through. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't really pay attention to the cutscenes all that much when I play the games. Anyways, like I know the basis of the story. Halo.
Like, I know the basis of the story one and two like a motherfucker.
But like, it seems like this show. So this show is supposed to be like a prequel to Halo 1, like shortly before Halo Reach, right? Or is it after Reach?
It's like right before the Reach thing, but it's like an alternate timeline. They've already like thrown that out there.
Yeah, so it's before Reach, so it's supposed to be the beginning, and we already have, and I'm not, well, I mean, by the time someone listens to this, if they're interested, they probably have already seen Halo. So let's just go ahead and preface it right now.
Spoiler alert.
This is a spoiler review of the first episode of the Halo series, okay? So, Bompton hasn't seen it, he doesn't care.
I'm not gonna watch it.
We're gonna freaking go ahead and talk about it, okay? So, in this show, like Drons was saying, there's a fight and stuff, and it shows some Spartans like effing up some elites and stuff, and it's pretty cool. Budget wise, I feel like the show is right there alongside of like a sci-fi original. It feels like
kind of like Eureka or something.
Yeah, you know, it really reminded me of watching that show Defiance. Remember that show? That was also tied in with the game.
I didn't watch that.
So Defiance was like an MMO game they made, and they had a sci-fi original series that went along with it as like a companion to the story. And the show wasn't like terrible, and the game wasn't terrible, but I mean, neither of them were like masterpieces. But this show, while I think they're respectful to the source material, it just feels like that they are trying to get to a part in the character of Master Chief that they haven't earned yet.
Yeah, no, because the people who are going to see it are definitely like the gamers who played, but like people who don't know about it, you're going to be so lost. It's not going to do anything.
There is a lot of information that they throw at you at the very beginning. There's a lot of exposition. It is the first episode, so I get that, but also like I feel like that it was kind of boring to watch. I was expecting a little bit more a little bit more hype for the series because there's 9 episodes in the season.
Did you see a sword? One of those blade swords?
Yeah, they do have the swords.
They did do that really well. I do like the effects and the sounds.
That's pretty dope.
The designs of the characters are pretty on point.
Yeah, I will say the sound design is spot on for that show.
That's dope. Yeah. I think it was Halo 2 is when the swords first came out, right?
Halo 2 you need to use them for the first time, but you can see them in Halo 1.
You could see them, but you couldn't use them. Halo 2 they actually came out. When they came out, I remember doing LAN parties with my boys. Bro, that was the best because regardless of what anybody said, we all looked at each other's screens. Like you kept your eyes right here, but like you kind of got a little peripheral.
You had the 4 screens right there.
Kind of knew what was going on, and man, I used to fucking just murder my friends, and that's where my love for like PvP and online gaming really came. Was probably started with Halo. Halo was my first online multiplayer game where I was like, and then I played it like just for a quick second, and then I went back into I guess the real world. I was working a lot at like 17 to 18, and when I moved back from Arizona back to LA, my mom's boyfriend had an Xbox and he had 2 games. He had FIFA 08, I think, and fucking Gears of War, the first one, and I beat the whole shit of Gears of War 2 or 3 times, like on like easy, then normal, then hard, and then I was like, what the fuck is this multiplayer shit? Got an account, Xbox Live account, turned that shit on, and that was history after that, man. I fucking love that game.
Dude,
I was dirty in Gears of War.
When I was like toward the end of high school, and if there's any kids listening, do not take this experience as something that you should model your life after. But dude, we would literally so I lived in a trailer park at the time, me and my brother, and it just so happened one of my really close friends moved into the house next door. Just like, you didn't even say that he was moving there. He just like one day he came over, he's like, oh, I live next door now. We're like, dude, you live next door, that's sick. So his name's Ricky, dude. Great dude. So we would go over to
It
his
sounds like an
house.
episode of Trailer Park Boys.
It was. It's like Trailer Park Boys, but you're in high school, right? So we would go over, and dude, I swear to God, like we would just not go to school. We just wouldn't go to school. We'd go over, we'd smoke pot and play Halo 3
Same here.
in their living room for all night long, dude. Just that's
You
what
only
we did
pass the
every
sticks if
day.
you didn't get a positive KD.
No, we just play custom games. Me, my brother, him, and his brother.
I
We'd
love
play
custom games on Halo.
Yeah, it was super fun, dude.
Those good times, man.
Dude, we need to get some of that Halo Infinite's free to play, dude. We need to get you on there, dude.
That's true.
Because we were playing, we had 6 people the other night, and we were just playing 3v3 like Slayer, and it was super fun, dude.
I'm down. Which one's Infinite? Number 2?
The new one.
The newest
the new
one, but it's free
Yeah.
to play multiplayer, so you don't have to buy the game.
You can just
I
download
think
it
I was
straight up.
playing with you guys, wasn't I? I think I was
Maybe.
when it first came
Maybe at
out.
the beginning.
Yeah, you did play with us, right?
Yeah.
But I
I
can't
didn't
play
like it.
online because it's super sweaty and I get die all the
I
time.
didn't. I didn't like
I
the
still
way.
play online.
I didn't
You're
like how
good at
they
the game.
changed the shotguns. It didn't feel not the shotguns, like the sniping and the battle rifle, not the shotgun, the battle rifle.
Well, I think this game in Drons, you might, I don't know, you might shed some light on this, but I think the Infinite kind of goes back to the roots more so than some of the previous installments have.
I think so. Yeah, it kind of goes back to like 1, 2, and 3 kind of style gameplay and stuff like that. But with like some
Really?
mixture. Yeah,
I feel like the battle rifle. I feel like Splitgate got the battle rifle better than Halo did.
I haven't played that
I don't
one.
know. I mean, Splitgate's battle rifle was okay. I like it, but I don't know. Infinite's actually brought it back because 4
I'll
and
have to
5
try it.
battle rifle was terrible, but
Maybe
now
I
it's
just-
like Halo 3.
Yeah, no, maybe I tried it right in the beginning. Maybe it's better. Like they've definitely been updates and stuff. So
They
I
have
don't
been
know.
updating a lot of it.
I gotta check it out. I wasn't really honestly at the same time. I hate to say it, the fucking Tarkov ruined gaming for me because
That's why I never got into it. I knew it
I
ruined
can't-
me on.
I can't get
shooters.
into anything else. There's nothing that gives me that risk to reward like we did in Ark.
Yeah,
You know?
Ark ruined
yeah,
video
like-
games for me, dude.
Ark is what led me up to Tarkov, like that survival.
That
Or
adrenaline of,
stakes,
like,
yeah.
not dying.
Fuck. Like you can't die. You
Yeah.
cannot fucking die.
And it's like, even Ark, like, I don't think Ark is a good game from a.
No, it's
like,
horrible.
Yeah,
By far,
and,
no, it's
but
like
we
not
had
good.
so much fun just playing official PvP, and like
Mhm.
every day there's some drama. Every
Every
day
day.
there's
And that's what
something
you're there for,
happening.
is that drama.
And I
Someone
mean-
talked in global chat. You're like,
Shit's going down. Don't talk in
Yeah,
global
like
chat.
you log on, or even you're in group chats with your tribe, and they're like, "Hey, dude, you're at work." Like, "Hey, dude, like we're getting attacked. As soon as you get home, you got to get your crap together, and you got to get on here and help us."
I'm at-
And it's like, dude,
I'm
I
at
can't
dinner
wait.
with my wife, and I'm like, "Baby, you need to fucking eat like faster."
Yeah, it was like that.
I
dude.
fucking hate this game.
My tribe needs me.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, dude.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
but for
baby.
real, man.
I was like,
We had some.
I got bears hatching in an hour.
They're taking our
You need to hurry
archetypes.
the fuck up.
Yeah, dude. It's like, dude, if they kill my T-Rex, dude, we're getting a divorce. I swear to God.
100%. You understand how long you're thinking? This is 7 generations.
Yeah, dude. Dude, it took me 15 hours to hatch that Giga.
Oh my god.
We have kids together. Yeah, but the car knows. They're.
Yeah, dude. It's like, you know who has kids? My 2 Spinos. All right, they're more important.
I hatched it
Nah.
myself.
Ark was great. Ark was I miss it because there was a time in Ark where like I had some really good friends. Let's say
Yeah,
that
dude.
like that tribe
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, dude.
You
it's
really
real.
it really depended on each other, and I mean I take video games like extremely seriously, and yeah, we were a fucking tribe. Like
Family.
It was
dude.
a wild game. I got it the day it got pre-released, like 2014. So Discord wasn't even out yet,
oh
and
shit.
we were playing on Skype.
oh
play Ark.
wow.
And
That's
it was really
intense.
hard to communicate with people. It was hard because they use
Yeah, dude.
in-game chat. It's
Yeah.
rough.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't. I wish we could have recorded so much of that stuff or streamed so much of that stuff, but when you're playing
It wasn't
PvP,
available, you know.
you can't. Well, when you're playing PvP, you just can't show
can't stream.
the innards of your base or what server
Yeah.
you're on
Or
or
someone's gonna
anything.
stream snipe you and know your innards. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
it was-
just
well,
come in and get everything.
This
Yeah,
is where I messed
we
up.
didn't
I
even
should
make clips because
No, that's
see
it.
what server you're on
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah,
but I should have made more even now like there's no growing on Twitch or anything. You have to make videos, YouTube videos,
yeah.
TikTok videos, and then that's the way you get seen, and then from there you can get people to come to your live stream. Man, I missed out on that. Like when I first got this PC and I was talking to you guys, we started the old Discord. That
Mm-hmm.
Discord got up to 800 people.
Yeah,
at
dude,
one
I'm
point.
still in there actually.
Are you? I
Yeah.
I left that shit. I sold it.
700 of them are Tarkov people, but
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
sold that shit.
Yeah.
I'm done with it. The dude I ended up working with, right? I mean, you know me, Rangus. I'm very much like, hey, even with this podcast, I'm not doing it without you. You know, we went through our little lull of like not posting it. I'm like, bro, I'm not doing it without you.
Yeah.
Right? I was like that in the streaming game. I was like, hey man, I finally found somebody who wanted to stream with me. We're streaming the same game. And I was like, let's do it together. You got these couple hours, I got these couple hours. We keep the community together. We can feed them together with these little giveaways and shit. And he left me for 25 cents a view.
Oof. What? He paid for views?
No. He found like there was a Discord that said, hey, we'll pay you 25 cents a view of whatever amount, right? It wasn't anything more than like 50 cents, right? But it was like, we'll pay you for 25 cents for every time that you get a view while you stream in our Discord. And I was like, that's dope. I said, that's dope in the beginning. Do it, bro.
Yeah.
But only do a couple hours. Give them a few hours and they come back over here so like it can grow. Yeah, and he's like, yeah. He left me for 25 cents a view. I was like, but I was putting, again, I started him off streaming, right? I'm the one, he kept on telling me, nah, man, I don't want to do it. I was like, bro,
I remember.
You're fine. It's easy. That guy, right?
Yeah.
I fucking pushed him into doing it. And here's the ticker, right? I know what this kid looks like. If anybody ever saw what he looked like, they wouldn't follow. And I'm not saying, but this stream is like Asmon Gold and stuff. It's because he talks with so much cockiness and like, nah, it's not who you think it is. Like,
I get you.
It's fucking hilarious. I don't know.
Here's the face.
Does not fucking match.
Yeah, I know you're talking about it. And I don't have any. I mean, I wasn't really close to the dude, but I don't have really any ill will toward him. He was always nice to me, but I get it, dude. You go your separate ways sometimes, man. And I mean, look, it goes back to what you're just saying, Bomb. And like, we met on Ark. We were tribe mates before we were friends. We'll always be family. That's just the way it goes, dude.
You know what I mean? Like, I've been talking to you for fucking 9 years, and we don't even play the same games for years.
We've played 2 of the same games together.
Yeah, but I will make sure I text you at least 4 or 5 times a year, or now I jump in more with the Discord.
Like every day.
But like, I text you all the time, and fucking, I lost that with Grog. Sucks. Yeah, dude. You know, lost it with Muse. Muse got really weird. You know, and then fucking everybody else in between. It just kind of. I literally was the only, and the fucking sucks is I'm the oldest one. I'm the oldest one. I jumped into our Xbox calls. I'm like, guys, we're not playing any fucking video games together. This is really shitty. It sucks. I miss my friends. Oh no, we're playing. What the fuck were they playing? Some gay ass game. Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead by Daylight.
Oh, Dead by Daylight.
No, Left 4 Dead. The one you hide from murderers.
Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight. Okay.
Yeah.
They told me, "Oh, Bomb, you're gonna be so scared. It's gonna be."
It's not really scary though.
It's not a fucking scary game, dude. It wasn't fun. It was just we keep repairing. It was repetitive. We keep repairing it. We keep trying to hide it. Yeah, I need a little bit more, right? We couldn't mix with anything, man. And then like it got shitty, bro. It got really shitty. And I was getting to the whole thing. Like games are really hard to fucking really come by where you can find a good game.
Yeah.
Like I hate to say like Ark, but like a good game where you can stick to for like 3-4 years with the same people.
Yeah, it's kind of tough, man. I think a lot of it boils down to the fact that like there are so many games out there, and there are so many different like experiences and opportunities that are trying to all go after your attention. They're like, you know, when you're a kid and you have a PS1 or an N64 or something, and you get a game for Christmas, like that's the one game you have for the foreseeable future. You're gonna play the crap out of that game forever.
Smash Brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right. And so nowadays, dude, I find myself having such a limited attention span. I'll play a game for a week, and I'm like, all right, I feel like I've got what I got out of that game. You know, like I got really into Red Dead Online again, and I was playing that every single day, and it's a fun game, dude. But there's just not enough I know a lot of people complain about the updates or lack of thereof right now, and like I get it, but even if they had constant updates, I feel like I would be even more overwhelmed with the content, and I just can't get myself to stick to something for longer than a month. And like you always have those multiplayer games like Halo, Smite, stuff like that you get Rocket League that you're gonna jump back into and play with friends and stuff. But like it's not the same as like just like I don't know, man.
It's not the same. I want a quest with my buddies. I want a game like.
Oh yeah.
Think about this. You know, it would be a great game if they brought back Baldur's Gate or Dark Alliance 2.
Well, they did that one Dark Alliance, but I couldn't really get into it that much.
Wasn't the
It's
same.
not the same.
I need an over the top.
PS2.
Yeah, the PS2. I'm sorry. I'm apologizing to you for it. Anyways.
I'm sorry, Mike.
Sorry, Mike. I want to over the top with more players, multiplayer, Diablo-esque, something like that. You know what I mean? But it's not really that at the same time. You know, Lost Ark. I didn't like it.
I gave it a shot. It's not.
It's all this crazy. Yeah, I need just something. Basic,
you know what we need? You know what we need? We
What?
need Marvel Ultimate Alliance on the PC.
Ooh, yes.
I never played it, but I saw that it had some really good reviews.
Because they did put out a third one, but it's on Switch only. No, that was Marvel Avengers. That was Marvel Avengers that we were playing. That game's not great. I mean, sorry, whatever. It was fun for like a week.
Oh, okay.
But no, Ultimate Alliance was like the top-down.
Oh yeah, you can be all the different characters.
Yeah. You run like four players and just go through and quest. Yeah, it's fun. But there's got to be something like that. I'm sure there are games like that we just.
There's some games out there that I like. There's a like Deep Rock Galactic is a pretty good game. I can't get a lot of people. I can't get people into it. Yeah. I think it's really good.
It's hard, like, when I played it at first, like, a lot of buddies got it when it was very early access, and it, like, turned me off of it, because I was like, there's, like, nothing to do in this game.
Yeah. Well, now it's crazy. It's got a gang of shit now. They've had, like, so many drops, but it's getting people into it, you know?
Sometimes it takes so long for these games to, like, get people to come in, like, when... I mean, Ark dropped. It was like, this is different. We don't have a dinosaur survival game. It's easy to get people, and there's, like, no content, but it's easy to get people. Yep. But if you drop like Deep Rock Galactic, there's not really that many. Like it's another co-op game. You can't really do
the space game.
What to do?
And then there's like that game that's a citizen. Star. It's a spaceship.
Star Citizen. Oh yeah, I may or not have
that. What do you think about
space that? Or dinosaur related?
I got it because I played a lot of Elite Dangerous. And I wanted something like a little more because it got all this promise, like they had a fancy website and this whole like
$1 million ships you can buy.
Yeah, like these videos were so good, and then I load into it. This thing ran at 5 FPS, like it was all the time, and I was like within like their max settings for like my system. I was like, this game's terrible, and there's like nothing to do. You can go to like 2 stars, and that was it. And it's been out for 15 years almost now.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm about to. I'm actually currently right now downloading Final Fantasy 14. I think it just got done. That game is. I've kept. No, you know what, man? I'll let you know what I think because I have had people ask me to play with them, and I'm not really that much of an MMO
it's multiplayer.
Guy. Yeah. It's the MMO. It's the online one.
World of Warcraft, but Final Fantasy.
Yeah, and it's like anime kind of. It's not really super anime, but it's a Final Fantasy, and I'm not really into that aesthetic. Really, I mean, I mean, I like some animes. Obviously, I like Dragon Ball Z. If you're looking on video right now, but like, that's just because that's like my childhood. I'm not really into the modern stuff, but like, Final Fantasy was cool. When I played those, like the single player ones. But so many people have been trying to get me to get into this game, and I actually had a buddy gift me the game and a 60-day free trial in 2019, and I never downloaded it. So the code still worked. So I'm downloading. I'm gonna give it a shot and see what all the buzz is about, dude. Yeah. But yeah. I was gonna say you said 5 FPS earlier. Remember that game Atlas?
Oh, the 3 FPS game, even lower.
Yeah, dude, that game. I think I have a clip somewhere of that.
It was kind of dope.
I thought it was gonna be so cool. At the time, I was working at GameStop at the time when that was being announced. And they always played the video on the screen every day, and I could hear the music in my head right now of that theme music, and I was like, man, this is gonna be so cool. And then I saw the second trailer, and it was literally just Ark reskinned.
Yeah.
With like boats and stuff. So I bought it day one. Friends were like, dude, it's gonna be sick.
Same.
We're gonna be pirates, but it's Ark. And I'm like, oh, dude, and we were really big in Ark at the time. And I get into it, and it's like 2-3 FPS. And the only way to fix it was to hit enter in the chat, type something, and it fixed for like 2 seconds and went right back to 3 FPS.
Yeah, that was rough. That was rough.
That's like fucking Conan.
Oh, it had a rough start too.
Couldn't even fucking play the goddamn game. Grog and that's another. Grog and Muse went crazy for it. They were playing nonstop, getting kicked out and jumping back into it. I was like, you guys are out of your fucking mind. I'm not gonna do that shit. I'm not doing that.
Me waiting in queue the whole time.
Fuck. I'd pass out sitting in the chair. It wasn't fun. Like it was.
Dude, we need to find
enjoyable.
We need to find a game. We need to find a game where we can all chill and play.
Let's do this, man. Why don't we do like every few days or every turn, somebody finds a game, one person, and the next person. We all just try it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's another thing too. There's so many games begging you to play for free. You heard they took building out of Fortnite. You want to hop into that and kill some kids?
Are you fucking playing? I'll fucking play.
I'll download it. You guys want to get back into Fortnite, dude?
Fuck some kids up. If there's no goddamn fucking building.
There's no building. At least for a limited time.
Videos.
Yeah, that's intriguing.
I want to be Spider-Man, and I want to kill Halo.
You can be Spider-Man?
Dude, you can be anybody. Think of any fictional character that's probably in Fortnite.
It probably is.
They have everybody.
You can actually like use the web like Spider-Man?
I don't think you can.
There's an emote you can do that.
Oh,
I think he just carries around like a gun. You can just...
You're just Spider-Man with a gun.
Great.
Yeah, dude.
Ruining my childhood.
You can be like every character. You can be
How long is there no building for?
Like 9 days.
Oh, it's not bad. I might try it.
Yeah, dude, let's get into some Fortnite,
That'd be
dude.
fucking funny.
Dude, I can't wait to be Thanos with a gun.
I'm actually gonna go. So, last time I told you, Rangus, I'm buying property, building some barndos, moving away from where I'm at.
Yeah.
I almost bought a property. Let's put it this way, I was about 2 days away from buying a property yesterday. So I would have bought a property tomorrow. I got an email yesterday finding out my daughter is getting accepted and entered into the highly capable program in her school.
Sick, dude, like gifted?
Yeah, and I'm like, fuck.
So she can't do that at the new place?
She can't do that if I move, because where I'm moving, I probably was going to put her into either private school or some homeschool for a little bit. And I was like, fuck this school. They're being a bunch of racist assholes to other kids, not to my family. Yeah. But, and then she gets accepted into this program, which is not really the school, but it's the district. And long story short, I'm contemplating it, changing my plan up now. And I looked at a property that's a timber farm, 80 acres of 30-foot trees. And I was like, fuck. How to run a timber business for idiots. Did you know that you could get on Xbox Live and do Farming Simulator 2019?
Yeah, dude.
Oh my God. I opened it up and hey, we're going to teach you how to transport and sell timber. Oh, God.
Yeah, dude, you know there's actually
real world?
Yeah.
You know there's actually a pro league for Farming Sim. You could be a pro Farming Sim player.
That's fucking amazing. Yeah. So I'm like after this, I'm probably going to get off and go learn how to
Farming Sim, dude.
Yeah,
imagine that. They tell us video games can't teach us anything.
100%, right? I told my wife, and she's like, "No fucking way." I was like, I looked at it. It's literally like farming for dummies.
If you do it, and then in the next year or two, you come back to me, and you're just sitting, money with timber farms, I'm gonna take that advice and 100% buy that game.
It's free on the Game Pass.
It's on Game Pass, dude. That's it, man. They're gonna sell that $9.99 a month to people. They're gonna be like, look at this freaking dude. He's like a billionaire, and he started
learned how to farm video games.
Man,
oh my
that's
God,
crazy.
That is wild. I thought it was hilarious, but it literally said, "What'd you want to get into?" Poultry, grain, all different types of shit. And I was like, God damn! I got all the way down there. There it was forestry, timber, and I was like, oh fuck.
So that explains a lot. We got a buddy that he's in our Discord. I'm not gonna say his name, but we got a buddy that we play with, and he was playing Farming Sim for a while, and he just bought some chickens the other day. So in real life, so
it teaches you.
That explains a lot, man. It's he's applying Farming Sim to real life.
Pretty sure he learned how to build the coop from that game.
That's
well,
pretty good,
I learned how to build a coop because of fucking my wife just came home with chickens one day, and I was like,
"What do we do with all those chickens?"
Oh, this motherfucker left to go get breakfast burritos. Came back with 6 chickens.
I mean, you get that. You make more burritos with that eggs, dude.
You can make breakfast burritos with that.
I'm not gonna lie. I haven't bought eggs in a year now, so it's been pretty cool. It's been pretty cool.
Free eggs.
Yeah, it's wild.
Dude.
So we'll see.
Yeah,
I'll keep you up to date on that.
But yeah, I mean, we're here at the 40-minute mark, man. Unless there's anything else you guys want to talk about, I think we can wrap it up for this week.
Yeah. That was a good episode.
But first, I want to shout out Dranzer. Where can we find you, dude?
Oh, that's a good question. So earlier we mentioned about the whole get on TikTok kind of thing and stuff like that. I do have a TikTok for my hobby.
What is your hobby?
Oh, lots of model kits. So
that's what's up. Oh, it's like you're always painting those. I don't want to fuck it. A Gundam, is that right?
Gundam, yeah. Gundams kind of like went into a little more of like the planes and stuff now because I haven't done that in years. But yeah, it'll be Dranzer mech builds on TikTok is where I'm going to be at.
MECH.
MECH, yeah.
Nice. Dope, man.
Sure, dude.
I got to make sure I get a follow on there for you too. I think I already do follow you actually.
I think you do.
Yeah, I think I do. I never look on fucking TikTok.
That's okay.
And then you're on Instagram as well?
I'm on Instagram under the same name. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Dranzer mech builds.
Dope. We're gonna have to do another one and bring in what's his face? I forget his name. No, I feel bad. It's in your Discord. He's a good guy.
Yeah, so probably won't. Everybody's a good guy. I'm trying to think who you're. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, we appreciate you coming on and hanging with us, dude. I mean, we're always hanging, but at least we're hanging, being recorded. You know.
Now it's on the internet forever.
Yeah, there you go, dude.
Internet forever.
All right, dogs. Give us an outro bomp.
You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the fuck out of here.